He's done an incredible job, and it's rippled throughout many other neighborhoods in the whole housing industry. He's just a great guy.
When you see a leader like Colvin, he was born and raised in the community. He went to the best schools at University of Pennsylvania and Georgetown Law School. He came back to serve the community.
As I went through school, I would be the class president and the captain of the track team and the head of the marshals. I always had a feeling that I could add value.
Colvin is so rooted to community, to advancing the plight not only of himself personally and that of his family, but also that of brothers and sisters in Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn, and anywhere else who struggle under the weight of oppression.
My first position out of law school was with Judge David Norman. He was a brilliant person, and he was one of the most compassionate people. I got to the Dinkins administration. I ended up going back to practice law with Judge Peter Sherwood. He hired me to argue appeals for the state of New York.
I became corporation counsel for the city of New York, and he wanted to come back, and I was delighted to have him come back and join me in the New York City Law Department. And one of the initiatives that was important to Mayor Dinkins was to develop an MWB program. I then asked Colvin to essentially monitor it and step in and assist whenever it was necessary to do a course correction. And he did a great job.
Colvin served as the founding president and CEO of the Bridge Street Development Corporation and advisor to all of the other community projects, corporations, and programs that we were initiating.
And we started with home ownership as our first significant undertaking. There was a significant transfer of equity to all those homeowners. That made a huge difference to them.
The Bridge Street Development Corporation, which to his credit, decades later is still a vibrant, dynamic, local community development corporation in Brooklyn and Bed-Stuy.
I went from Bridge Street Development Corporation to Bedford-Stuyvesant Restoration Corporation. Restoration was the first and one of the largest community development corporations in the city of New York, if not the nation. And so I just saw an opportunity to achieve more, to do more.
Colvin inherited a mess, and really he turned it around. And if you drive down Fulton Street now, compared to if you did in 2000, that's a legacy of what he's built up.
Some people were arguing for it to be dissolved and for it to file for bankruptcy. But we were able to convince the same people to be supportive. The same energy that was skeptical about the future of restoration was enrolled to be optimistic about it. Restoration Plaza is the principal asset of Bedford-Stuyvesant Restoration Corporation. Restoration Plaza is one full square block of commercial real estate. It does have an effect on the psyche of the community when they have to leave the community to go to a first-class supermarket, to go to a sit-down restaurant. By 2004, we had a brand new supermarket that was like 1/3 bigger than the supermarket that had been there.
We helped do our part, which was to create a wonderful supermarket with fresh fruits and vegetables and healthy alternatives and competitive prices, and where people's food dollars can go as far as they possibly can. And I think that was part of Colvin's vision, and we're thrilled to be part of helping to achieve that.
We have struck an incredible plan for restoration. and the Innovation Campus. It will house corporations and organizations that will employ residents in real career paths and real jobs, and it will provide all kinds of assistance to small business people.
I think the through line in my career is seeing thriving African American families and businesses, to close gaps in family and community wealth so that all families in Central Brooklyn are prosperous and healthy.
If Colvin had not partnered with us 15 years ago, we wouldn't be the firm we are today in terms of our scale and scope. Bedford-Stuyvesant was integral in our development as a firm.
Heightened Security provides uniform guard services to Restoration Plaza. We were introduced in 2006 by a mutual client who owns all the Applebee's restaurants in New York City. Colvin took a chance on us and gave us an opportunity.
In my personal life and in my professional life, it is how we create, genuine partnerships and relationships that benefit the actors, but hopefully benefit other people as well, so that they actually pursue their dreams and achieve their dreams.
Colvin, we love you. God has a plan for your wonderful, beautiful life.
I want to congratulate you and thank you.
Colvin, I'd like to say job well done. Congratulations. Godspeed to you, Colvin. You're the best.